The wedding photos I took ended 3 marriages. I was 26 when I started my photography business. Wedding season was chaos. 12-hour days, bridezillas, drunk groomsmen, but the money was good. I was saving for my own studio. The Morrison Chen wedding looked routine. Big Catholic ceremony, 200 guests, open bar, old money meets older money. Sarah Morrison was marrying David Chen. Their families had known each other for decades, the kind of wedding where the guest list reads like a country club directory. Everything was picture perfect, until I looked through my lens. During the father-daughter dance, I was focused on Sarah and her dad when I noticed movement in the background. Behind the towering floral centerpieces, barely visible through layers of greenery, was David's mother. And she wasn't watching the dance. She was kissing Sarah's Uncle Rick. Not a polite peck. Hands tangled, faces pressed together, the kind of kiss you don't mistake. They clearly thought the 8-foot arrangements hid them. They forgot about the photographer with a 200mm lens. I kept shooting. At first, I assumed it was a drunken lapse in judgment, but then I saw them again during the cake cutting. This time, her hand disappeared down his pants. That's when I noticed someone else. Sarah's father, the same man smiling in photos moments earlier, was staring directly at them, stone-faced. He knew. After the reception, I uploaded the images, and there it was, an entire affair unfolding in the background of what was supposed to be the happiest day of their lives. The timestamps showed it wasn't a moment, it was hours. I had a choice: edit them out or deliver the truth I was hired to document. 2 days later, Sarah called, crying. She said, "The photos are beautiful, but there's something weird in the background." She asked to meet at Starbucks. When I got there, she had printed 3 photos. Her finger hovered over the greenery. "Is that David's mom with my Uncle Rick?" I looked at her. "What do you want me to tell you?" She swallowed. "David's parents have been married 30 years. My aunt and Uncle Rick just celebrated 25. That's when it hit me. This wasn't just messy, it was nuclear. "Can you send me the high-resolution versions?" she asked quietly. I hesitated. "Are you sure?" She nodded. "My aunt deserves to know. And if my dad's been covering for his brother..." She didn't finish the sentence. 3 hours after I sent the files, my phone exploded. Sarah had sent the photos to her aunt. David's father confronted his wife, and Sarah confronted her own dad. Within a week, her aunt filed for divorce. David's parents separated. But the biggest shock? Sarah's dad. When confronted, he broke down and admitted he'd been having his own affair for 2 years. Sarah's mom had suspected. Now she had proof. By the end of the month, 3 marriages were over, and somehow it was my fault. Mrs. Chen screamed at me over the phone. "You should have minded your business. Those photos were private." "Actually," I replied calmly, "they're my intellectual property. I was hired to document the wedding. I documented what happened." I lost bookings after that. In our small town, I became known as the photographer who destroyed 3 marriages. But something unexpected happened. Other clients started reaching out, specifically asking for me. One bride told me, "I want someone who won't hide the truth." 6 months later, I got a card in the mail from Sarah. She had called off her own marriage. Watching her family implode made her question everything. She wrote, "Better to know now than find out 10 years from now." Last month, she hired me again. Engagement photos. New fiancé. A guy she met in therapy while unpacking the chaos. This time, during the shoot, she laughed and said, "If there's drama in the background, promise you'll catch it." I smiled. That's what I do. I don't create the truth. I just capture it.